so you can stop guessing if this is a demo or written down memo. See, I am a professional. This is not a demo. In fact, call it a lecture, a visual picture, sort of a poetic and rhythm like this. So listen, I'm not dissing, but there's something that you're missing. Maybe you should touch reality. Stop wishing for beats with plenty beats and lyrics that ace. If its meaning doesn't manifest, put it to rest. I am a poet. You try to show it, yet blow it. It takes concentration for fresh communication, observation.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
get the Chicago Health Department because I don't know if it's safe for them. I'm trying to find out. They both of them gonna get their issue, and since he want to interject himself into something, he can get this fucking work the fuck too. It says right here, the Chicago Health Department, 333 South State Street, Suite 200, 312-747-9884. I got you. And they got another Department of Public Health at 2133 West Lexington Street. Okay. Another one at 4909 West Division Street. If I gotta call every last motherfucking one of them, I'm gonna call every last one of them. And then I'm gonna also get the name. If somebody has the name of the bakery where he worked at, give it to me, and I'll make sure that it can be a motherfucking campaign to find. It can be a motherfucking campaign to notify customers that go to search into that bakery for business to know that it's somebody there making their cupcakes, baking their cookies, making their wedding cakes with HIV. Period. Because nobody was addressing him. So nobody told him to stick his house in Virginia having motherfucking hands. Nobody told him to stick his house in Virginia infected motherfucking nose in something that didn't fucking concern him. Okay? But since you want to take it there, apparently you thought I was sweet just like that bitch did. And you're going to find out now just how savage of a bitch I can be. Okay? Period. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Reed. Hey, Crystal King. I don't know who that broad was in the chat, Miss Motown. I don't know you. I've never seen you in the chat before. If I missed you previously, I apologize, but I don't know you. Don't come in my chat just asking me to drop no link like I know you like that. Okay. You got the right script, but the wrong hoe. Maybe you thought I was 5A motherfucking mother. Okay? And while you're in the bushes, once Shan come back in the chat, and some of the vet minds come back into the chat, listen, ain't nothing free around here but the pussy that 5A mom was selling in the motherfucking trap. Get the lights up, okay? As far as that broad going, that Beaky the buzzard face motherfucking bitch, I don't give a fuck if that bitch do 50 motherfucking. I don't care. Hey, Miss Proud Grandma 67. I don't care if she do 1,000 motherfucking videos. Bitch, you listen. You are. I consider you a publicist, an unpaid motherfucking publicist, bitch. The only thing you do is help my name rise higher in the motherfucking algorithm, bitch. And I said what the fuck I said. I don't talk to the help. I heard you earlier, Reed, saying that you think that she might have been the help, or I mean she might have been the mole or whatever. You know, it wouldn't surprise me none. But I've seen these people be abused in really horrific ways by these people, and then come right back around and allow these people to play in their face, and they play in their, because really what a lot of these people, I I think what the issue with a lot of these people is that they want acceptance. They've never felt accepted, and they've never belonged to anything in reality. So I think this virtual space, virtuality gives them the opportunity to be what the fuck they couldn't be in reality. That's the reason why you have so many fucking superficial relationships with bitches that are total motherfucking strangers. At the end of the fucking day, sorry, not the fuck sorry. Okay? My children are grown adults. I live alone, right? There's no fucking way I would have a minor motherfucking child and a bitch from YouTube that met me at a courthouse could come to my house. And that's no shout out to Tracy D. It's no disrespect to her, but at the end of the fucking day, fuck no. But yet and still you online speaking about somebody's daughter being molested. Well, how was your daughter? You don't know that. You didn't know that woman. You didn't know her when you didn't know her when you allowed her to come to your motherfucking house. When you allow Tracy D and her daughter to be around your daughter or to know where you live at or to know anything or to be anywhere near your child, who the fuck are you to sit in judgment of any motherfucking body? Who the fuck are you to sit in judgment, bitch, when you allow QB to come to your motherfucking house? This is somebody that got a house in Virginia that's around your motherfucking daughter. You don't fucking know him. And I'm quite sure you didn't run no background check on him or nothing like that. You just a clout chasing bitch for motherfucking YouTube. And at the end of the fucking day, bitch, you didn't give a fuck how you put your daughter the fuck at risk. If you did, bitch, strangers from fucking YouTube would have never been around your motherfucking daughter. They would have never met your motherfucking daughter. I don't give a fuck if you was there or not, bitch. No fucking bitch from YouTube would be any motherfucking where near my motherfucking grandkids. Because as fucking children, they depend on the adults to fucking protect them. So ain't no fucking way some bitch from YouTube or some broad that met me at a courthouse, that some broad that came down to a courthouse to be how the fuck do you go from a chick being a support to you at a courthouse to her coming to your motherfucking house? Were you there with your daughter? But you think you in a position to critique somebody else on any motherfucking thing. You had QB around your daughter. Hey, Six Figures. Hey, Cal. Good morning. You know? But they always feel like they in a position like you some fucking listen. At the end of the fucking day, bitch, I said what I said. You got somebody doing parodies of your daughter giving oral copulation. And you can ha keek to kiki in that bitch face. But you gonna hold it against Tracy. It sounds to me like it's like as long if it's a self-serving ulterior motive, if it aligns perfectly with your motherfucking hidden agenda, you willing to overlook some shit. Just like you overlooked the goddamn them recordings that was released from that Zoom meeting. As if you didn't hear none of that shit. You right back out here, not a single fucking person from Club Chat nor Deshaun Bradley come out one fucking time and say any motherfucking thing in or on your motherfucking behalf. Not once. But you and His Highness House in Virginia, every state of the beef sector after the fact, you made it a point to spread his ass cheeks apart and use your tongue in lieu of Scott toilet tissue. Which just lets everybody know how stupid and thirsty and desperate you are for acceptance and motherfucking validation. Popularity at any fucking price. So, bitch, you would never be my stilo any motherfucking way, bitch. Not in this lifetime or the next. You or that nigga that's sitting next to you. Now I know why, because I was wondering for the longest, why does Rick keep calling him a dead nigga mattress? And so I have to ask the question, are you still sleeping on the dead nigga's mattress? Because it never met. I was wondering, why do he call him dead nigga mattress? Is he a half dead nigga laying on a mattress? I was trying. Now, yeah, for whatever reason, it's evident to me. Because clearly, you're not the sharpest motherfucking pencil in the box if you painting and having work done at a fucking apartment that you don't fucking own. Is it a condo that you own with your name on the deed? If it ain't, why the fuck would you be getting Mexicans or any motherfucking body to do work as opposed to getting the landlord, the property owner? And they're supposed to actually paint. They have a time limit as to when they're supposed to paint. I used to be a property motherfucking manager for many years. So I'm trying to understand, why would you be painting an apartment? At the end of the day, the other thing I know is that most apartments that are legitimate actually don't allow the tenants to paint. They actually do the painting. That's actually a violation of your lease to even paint an apartment without the owner's consent, if you want to be technical about it. All the more so if that's some sort of, do you all know whether or not he has a housing subsidy? Because people actually that have the house in Virginia, they actually can get subsidized housing. The other question is he receiving some sort of disability benefits from some agency in addition to him working? Because that should be some shit that you're reporting. And see, at the end of the motherfucking day, Fabe, before, if you're going to call yourself a queen, right? Before you basically decide to encroach on somebody else's territory, as a queen, you're supposed to weigh all costs. Because see, bitch, I will destroy your business, right? Before your business will be closed. You'll be having a going out of business sale soon. Fucking with me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you and your daughter starve, ho. I told you from the beginning, don't try me, bitch. Because it's the other side to me being cordial. It's the other side. It's another side to me being respectful. But don't ever get that part fucked up. And a lot of bitches like you do that. You take my kindness for a fucking weakness. And you only got a couple of times to do that until it surpasses my level of comfort. And at that point, it's yard out on your motherfucking ass. At the end of the day, bitch, I'm still waiting for you to show me how you fared so much better in life. Since you had so much to say about college education, bitch, if you had so much college education and you were so qualified, why did you end up standing on a fucking corner walking school children across the street part-time? Because that's not a full-time job, bitch. They only do it in the mornings when the children are going to school, and they do it in the afternoon when the children get out of school. Therefore, it's part-time work, bitch. It's not like you were a traffic cop. So why is that the only thing on your motherfucking resume? But nonetheless, you think because you managed to not end up in prison or end up in jail that you somehow fared so much better, bitch. I would like to see that. Your fucking daughter probably wouldn't have clothes to put on her fucking back or a fucking toy to play with, bitch. Much less a motherfucking dog if your goddamn supporters didn't fucking pay for it, bitch. For all the fuck we know, they could be donating to her out of fucking sympathy because you, like a lot of goddamn ghetto ass black bitches, are only interested in looking good yourself. You take care of your fucking self and neglect your fucking daughter. Has it ever crossed your motherfucking mind that that's the reason why people donate? We're not going to act like we don't know bitches that get dressed to the nines and their kids are tailing behind them looking dirty as shit while they're looking like and trying to be the shit. As if we don't look at them and say, that bitch ain't shit. So for all the fuck we know, bitch, every gift your daughter gets could be the fuck out of sympathy, bitch. If it took you how many years just to paint a fucking wall from goddamn purple to blue, if it took all of YouTube dragging you to do any motherfucking upgrades, what the fuck were you doing with the money, bitch? What were you doing with the coins that you've been fucking getting over the years? Clearly, you haven't been investing it. It doesn't cost you shit, bitch, to start a motherfucking internet business, bitch. The only thing it costs you is fucking internet access. And the ability to be able to upload some goddamn pictures. Now, previously, I hadn't really given, first of all, like the fuck I said, I don't like janky motherfucking websites. When I click on a motherfucking website, the first time I see notification that this website is not secure, I don't go back no motherfucking more. I don't like janky, rinky-dink motherfucking websites. And when it comes to something I'm putting my financial information in, I don't settle for subpar or mediocre motherfucking websites. But looking around the website, even when I was looking at the different wigs, first of all, it wasn't enough variety for me. Bitch, you can get a synthetic wig with 6 inches of motherfucking lace. I was just looking around, no, ma'am. Not when you have sites like Sam's Beauty, divatress.com, all of these other sites, all of the custom websites, women on eBay that custom make wigs, just women online, period, that custom make wigs, full lace wigs. So no, visiting the site, it was not the fuck that. I'm not going to buy a motherfucking wig from your raggedy ass website just to get a shout out on fucking YouTube or just to get acknowledgement that I purchased the motherfucking wig from you. Fuck no, bitch. If I'm spending my coin, I'm going to get my coin's worth. Or either it's going to be chaos. Okay? Period. You worrying about whether or not you're talking about I had on girdles and all. Listen, do you realize that there are pictures of me? I don't have no fucking girdle on, bitch. And the problem with a lot of motherfuckers is that I don't fit your fucking narrative. It was bitches that was saying I was 200 to 300 pounds because I've had 7 kids. That was the problem with a lot of bitches because I didn't fit their narrative. Just like Ignorant bitches like you that believe that you have to get educated the fuck in prison just because you've been there. I was educated before I went there, bitch. And while I was there, I assisted other women. And continue to do so even after I was there no longer. When they would come home and need to get a job. I use my experience and my connections to get people jobs, both men and women, to get up on their fucking feet, bitch. You worrying about Timothy Blaine's book when, bitch, you can't even get you can't even build the website. You can't even pay to have a professional website built, but you worrying about critiquing somebody else's motherfucking book. And bitch, you can't even build a website, even when it's drag and fucking drop. Shopify, all them websites like that are drag and drop motherfucking websites. But you want to critique somebody else's shit. It's always a bitch that ain't never did some shit. A nigga that ain't never did some shit that want to critique something that somebody else did. That is hater type of bullshit. Bitch, where's the book you wrote? Where's the book you wrote? But you sitting around talking about something, another accomplishment. You talking about an accomplishment. How many books did he write? Rewrote books. How many fucking books have you wrote, bitch? You can't build a website or have a website built, but you talking shit. You can't buy yourself and your daughter fucking clothes. Your supporters are buying you and your children, you and your child clothes, but you talking about somebody else's motherfucking book that they wrote. And there's nothing wrong with subscribers or supporters gifting content creators things. They do that all the time. The majority of the content, the majority of the subscribers are very generous when they like a particular content creator, if and when they have it to give. But the question is, how are you able to get up here and brag about what the fuck somebody else buys with their bag? Did you buy it with yours? How many of the coins? If you were to go into your motherfucking closet, can you show us what you bought? If you were to go into your daughter's closet or open up her toy chest, how much of that shit in there did you buy, bitch? When was the last time you purchased your daughter a fucking gift out of your own fucking pocket, bitch? And I'm not talking about ice cream either, bitch. When was the last time you gifted your daughter something from your coinage? When was the last goddamn time your daughter received a gift that Babe Nation didn't pay for, bitch? But you're up here critiquing people's books that they wrote on a Patreon that's filled with goddamn intellectual property that you stole from fucking YouTube, bitch. And just to show you how far back I clock that you were a bitch that was full of shit. Bitch, I knew you was full of shit when you came up here with that story about 7 stars, bitch. And about some secret relative. See, I play dumb. I ain't dumb for real, bitch. And it ain't a bitch in this lifetime or the next that's gonna ever finesse me, bitch. I see a lot of shit. I just don't call it. Just because I see it don't mean I gotta call it out, bitch. See, with a bitch, with slick ass bitches like you, let me tell you something. I was around when VS first doxed, when that information first came out about 7 Stars family, bitch. So when you came up here and presented that shit to your audience about some relative of 7 Stars you had talked to, bitch, I know when 7 Stars cut her teeth on this platform, bitch. And I knew you were full of shit. Truth be told, that is what made me suspicious of that shit with China Doll and Claudia. Are we supposed to act like those receipts that Rita showed of you knowing that bitch and being that bitch being a stan of yours from years before? Are we supposed to act like we didn't see those receipts that Rita showed? See, y'all get away with a lot of shit by talking about her addiction and this, that, and all the other. But like I said, bitch, you as a queen, you're supposed to choose your fucking battles wisely, bitch. And I said what the fuck I said. It's no guarantee you and Sean Bradley didn't fucking conspire to feed that fucking information. Bitch, it was the bitch that you brought on, not Sean Bradley. It was the bitch that you brought on your fucking show, on your channel, that claimed to know China Doll. Guess what, bitch? We still don't have no fucking confirmation that that bitch knew China Doll. How about that part, bitch? I don't know who the fuck you think you playing with, bitch, but you on the wrong side of the tracks. I clock a lot of shit, bitch. I'm a street bitch. I'm a street bitch with intellect, bitch. And apparently it's a lot of you bitches that are threatened by that, but ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it, bitch. Just because I clock it, don't mean I gotta call it out. And if it's nothing else that makes my blood boil, it's bitches with selective sisterhood. They wanna be about sisterhood when the fuck is convenient. And any other time, they throw you under the fucking bus. We don't have no proof. Those receipts, and I am a receipts-driven person because people can get up here and tell you any motherfucking thing if you believe it. I'm a receipts-driven bitch. There's a reason why I left that situation alone. Do you think my people, I'm talking about my core supporters, my solid supporters, do you think we didn't clock your bullshit? But because we are about sisterhood, and because they support me, they not going to say anything. But trust and believe me, they see it. They seen it from the door, bitch. But out of love and respect for me, they not going to call shit out just like that or create a bunch of problems because we are about sisterhood. But bitch, don't ever get it fucked up. The minute you cross that line, we will sever your motherfucking head. And show you ain't nowhere near as slick of a bitch as you think you are. Just because I didn't say shit about the receipts that Rita showed, do you think that made the receipts that Rita showed? No, I don't give a fuck if she used drugs every goddamn day of her fucking life. Do you think it made the receipts that she showed that bitch you put on your show claiming that she knew China Doll? What proof have we seen that she knew China Doll? To date, what proof have you seen? What proof do you have that? Is it some coincidence that the bitch that she brought on her show happened to be in Clyde Diva's chat trying to get Clyde Diva's attention? Miss me with that bullshit. In all the years I've been on this platform, ain't no such coincidence ever occurred, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you playing with, bitch. But again, I gotta remind you, your royal ratchetness, bitch, you on the wrong side of the tracks. But like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know I don't know the woman, and to let the woman rest in peace, I let sleeping dogs lie. But bitch, I don't know where or how you got me fucked up. But you wouldn't be the first bitch that took my kindness for a motherfucking weakness. And then when I get on a bitch ass, you try to play victim. Bitch, you've been coming for me for quite some time. Okay? And because my skin is thick, I will let certain shit rock. Because I know the first thing is going to happen when I jump on a bitch and dog walk a bitch is that they going to play victim. So therefore, I usually have to allow, I don't have to, but I usually allow bitches to get away with a certain amount of shit because they have to do certain shit to justify me going off on their motherfucking ass. Because I don't like victims, bitch. I usually only go after other villains. And I don't fuck with no fucking body that ain't fucking with me. Even in the event, if in the event that I do get triggered by something, I will come back and apologize like I did in the instance with Tracy. She didn't say anything or do anything to me directly. She was Clyde Diva's mind. She supported Clyde Diva. And all she did was tell Pastor Wilson that I drug him. That's why I corrected Pizarro Poop the other day when she said that Tracy came for me. No, that wasn't true. And Pizarro said that from her platform. I am human and I do get triggered sometimes. I don't even know why I was upset with Pastor Wilson. But it's like I went back and I apologized to Pastor Wilson. I get triggered just like other people do as well. Okay? You know? But for him to for QB to interject himself into something that he had absolutely nothing to do with out of fucking obligation. You loyal to a bitch that ain't even loyal to her fucking self. You dealing with a bitch with a worker bee mentality. Even after those fucking recordings were released from that goddamn Zoom. You sat here and watched that bitch eat shit. She sat here, she was made to publicly eat crow. And instead of her seeing that as a true boss bitch would, as an opportunity to exit stage left, to bow out gracefully, that bitch chose to come back and eat shit. And she held your fucking hand and convinced you that it was tasty. It was tasty as the cupcakes that you iced at that job. That the shit you was going to have to eat publicly was going to be tasty. Instead of both of y'all looking like two weak-ass motherfuckers with no fucking backbone. I clocked the first fucking time that the word new king came out of your fucking mouth. Don't ever get it fucked up. It's a lot of people on this platform that play dumb. We ain't dumb for real. But I'm the type of bitch, hey, if you like it, I motherfucking love it. She's a bitch with a goddamn worker bee mentality. rather than see it as an opportunity. She being told that the chick who basically, first of all, and here's the thing about this fucking show. Motherfuckers that do shows like Love and Hip Hop, they get 100 bands off the fucking rip. That doesn't include the extra money that they get from advertisers and sponsors and all of that type of shit. That's extra shit. Ain't no motherfucking way. And it's usually their expenses are usually paid. They ain't got contract the fucking first. What reality show do you fucking know of that you think people are online, that you think people are on television taking part in? What contract do this bitch have with a major television network? Where have you seen proof of that? So all of y'all are a bunch of fucking dickheads. So how much of a bar? You learned nothing from your mother? Your mother sold pussy all those years and she didn't even teach you game? But you thinking you're going to come online and finesse certified street bitches? When you make Google, like, listen, that's do girl shit right there. And unless it was just being done, it's one thing for it to be done for fun. Hey, we're going to get together. You know what I mean? We're going to have a little fun. We're going to hang out. We're going to film this, that, and all the other. We're going to live stream for multiple channels. Let the subs, the subs going to see us hanging out on a meet and greet. That's one thing. It's a whole nother thing for a motherfucker to have you jumping through hoops like a fucking monkey in a motherfucking circus. Talking about some fucking reality show. You ain't seen contract the first, much less coins. Or in the name of her, His Highness House in Virginia, you ain't seen no coinage. Motherfuckers just bought you a cheap-ass plane ticket and paid for you to go to an all-you-can-eat motherfucking buffet. And it probably wasn't all you can motherfucking eat. They gave y'all a 3-drink motherfucking minimum. Let you eat. And y'all, you know what I mean? Do you know how many motherfuckers, have y'all seen the Tiger King? Have any of y'all seen the Tiger King? Towards the end of the Tiger King, it's a reality show on Netflix. It's everything, right? Towards the end of the show, or towards the end of the reality series, he gets duped by somebody he believes is Well, that's okay, Demetra, because I can do what the fuck they do. I can have a motherfucking Zoom room and do private motherfucking meetings because ain't nothing free but QB's motherfucking asshole and 5 babes' throat, anus, and vagina. I can send out links to the people I want to hear. Because listen, I'm not even really turned up the way I really want to turn up. Because I still have to protect my channel. But don't get that part fucked up. Hey, Wormy. When they get it right, listen. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not even on 2 yet. Ain't nothing free but that house in Virginia that QB is giving away to the Mexicans. He picking up in front of the Home Depot off that couch. I'm getting ready to take my old ass back to sleep any motherfucking way. As a matter of fact, I got research to do to find out what bakery QB work at and whether or not the health department allow folks with a house in Virginia to work. And what they damn what the boss think. Damn how much the boss and the co-workers like you. I want to know what the customers think about having somebody with a house in Virginia making their motherfucking cupcakes. And then I want to know if you live in subsidized housing. Because here's the thing. If you live in housing and you receive any sort of stipend because of that house in Virginia, guess what? You're supposed to be reporting that monetized YouTube channel and those cash apps you're getting, sir. That includes your super chats. That includes the checks you get from YouTube for your clicks and views. And since you want to stick your nose somewhere where it doesn't belong, I'll smack you in your nose just like a disobedient dog. Okay? How about that part? Mm-hmm. Or either out, listen, y'all think a publicity stunt. Tracy, what you think about a publicity stunt where we go have a private Zoom meeting and then we'll play and I'll let Rick Reed and Rita release our Zoom meeting and we can get up here and pretend we didn't know it was going to be tea out here on the YouTube streets. How you think that'll work for our clicks and views? Would that get us some coinage? She can call CPS. I want to say, I ain't got no kids here. Listen, that you think 6 figures and shit, would y'all post the link to Reed and Tracy's channel, please? We're gonna get our coinage. We're gonna listen, y'all. We're gonna have a private chant. We're gonna have a private Zoom meeting. Gather up all the troops, and then we're gonna allow our private Zoom meeting to get released out here on the YouTube streets, and then we're gonna pretend we got a mole in our camp that spilt this salacious tea on the YouTube streets. Now, I want y'all to practice being surprised. All right? Proud Glam Mile 67, y'all got to work on pretending to be surprised and acting unbiased. Girl, who they think they playing with? Yeah, honey, you're on the wrong side of the tracks for those type of games. Now I can see one accidental slip. But come on, come the fuck on. Y'all would have been better off just stopping at the one where he was just talking shit about us. Girl. But yes, it's just funny to me. Like I said, I never had no issue with QB, but that just goes to show you that group think mentality. They're not allowed to think as individuals. And despite the fact that, keep in mind, y'all, this bitch, no matter what type of warning she got, about my ops in this fucking space, it didn't stop this bitch from entertaining it. And entertaining them. And guess what? I never held that against her. Because I saw it as YouTube. To me, it's YouTube politics being played out. I know YouTube politics when I see it. Just because I don't call the shit out, it don't mean I don't see it. Or don't mean I don't clock what it is. I stay in my lane. But the irony is, it'll be those same motherfuckers that expect some bitch. I don't know you. I don't know you. I know of you from the goddamn beef sector. I don't know you personally. I don't owe you any sort of motherfucking loyalty, bitch. Where the fuck do I don't owe you no loyalty. You sitting right there entertaining people that are actively doxing. You did the same thing to Suge. You sitting right there, bitch. You didn't, you turned around. You saw Suge and Grown Folks TV beefing right in your motherfucking chat. You didn't turn down or refund his Suge motherfucking super chats. You stated what the fuck was said in Grown Folks TV super chat, just like you did Suge's, bitch. You showed no favoritism. So who the fuck are you to expect some sort of blind fucking loyalty? Like I said, bitch, you thought you had a stand or somebody you could use as a motherfucking flunky just to belong. No, bitch, you're the flunky. You're the bitch that will do anything to belong. If you knew anything about me or Suge, bitch, you would have did your research and know we go against the grain. We don't give a fuck how many subscribers you have. That just goes to show this bitch did not do her research. If you did your research, you would know neither me or Suge give a fuck about your subs, how many you got, how much clout you believe you have. If you do some shit that's fugazi as fuck, we gonna speak our motherfucking minds and not give a fuck what you feel or think about it. I'm quite sure he wouldn't have lost as many channels and I wouldn't have lost as many channels if we went along with the flow. So don't think by any stretch of the imagination we didn't clock certain shit, bitch. We not in the business of missing shit. But she thinks she can sit and entertain our ops, but dictate or get in her feelings because we support other people. I said from the rip, the people that I like in the beef sector don't get along. So a lot of times I will watch from the bushes. But then it got to the point where I'm thinking, well, why the fuck do I gotta be in the clouds or in the bushes and not drop down and say hello to a person if I fucking like them? That's kind of like going along with the flow. Fuck all of that. If I support this content creator, if I like them, why the fuck can't I drop down and out of the bushes? Or if they say something about me, why can't I drop down and let them know, yeah, I'm in the bushes. And I'm going, even if I say, hey, I'm in the bushes, I'm going back to the bushes. Just drop down and say hello. Fuck all of that. Bitch, I'm almost half a motherfucking century year old. Ain't nobody gonna tell me where the fuck I can go. Or who the fuck I can support. If I like a motherfucker, if I like a person, I like them. If I like their commentary, if I like their delivery, I like them. If you don't like them, that's the fuck, hey. That's a personal problem. They don't got shit to do with me. And like I said, I think the reason why this chick got all bent out of shape is because the shit that I was saying about the Beaky Buzzerface bitch was applicable to her. Yes, bitch, you are taking their intellectual property and putting it on your Patreon and getting paid for their works. You're getting paid for their creative works. I don't give intellectual property has nothing to do with intellect. Look up, type in intellectual property in the Google search engine and go look it up on the Webster Merriam Dictionary and see what it says. It has nothing to do with intellect. You're taking their creative works and you're getting paid for it. If you're not giving them a portion of what you're being compensated for that particular stream where you're using their creative works, then bitch, that's theft of intellectual property. Patreon is for content you create. I have a Patreon. I know what you have to, I know Patreon checks to make sure you have you actually have content before they even allow you to have a Patreon. That's why it's almost like a 24 to 48 hour approval process. You can't take other people's shit without their permission, put it on Patreon and get paid off of it. And you're doing that to multiple content creators. So even though I was addressing Sean Bradley, you got in your fucking feelings about it because the shit was applicable to you, bitch. You were doing the same fucking thing, but I wasn't talking about you. But like the hit dog that you are, bitch, you started howling. Hey, Mike. I love you more, Mike. You know? So, when it's said and done, like, listen. She's get up here bragging about, listen, Babe Nation can buy you all of this shit, bitch. Won't Babe Nation pay for you to go to the motherfucking eye doctor, bitch, so you can stop squinting? Why are you squinting? Did y'all ain't notice this? Bitch, you can buy everything but eyeglasses. Why don't you have Babe Nation pay for you to go to a motherfucking optometrist, get your eyeballs checked, bitch, and get you some contacts or some motherfucking glasses, bitch? Because what the fuck ain't amazing is your motherfucking eyesight and sitting there for 2 hours watching you squint, bitch. Period. Y'all ain't noticed that? This is blind as a motherfucking bat, bitch. Wear your eyeglasses. Wear the type of glasses. No, don't wear sunglasses so we won't see you squinting, bitch. Or to hide the fact that you high off. Yeah, I just bet you do have amazing stamina, bitch. It's called cocaine, bitch. It has that effect. Get into it. But they don't like this type of teaching. No, bitch, you ain't got no amazing stamina drinking all that motherfucking liquor and being up all motherfucking night, bitch. That's called cocaine abuse, bitch. While you're talking about somebody else's addiction. Point blank, period. The next time she come online, tell that bitch, type in the chat, take them glasses off, ho. So we can see your goddamn pupils dilate right in front of us, bitch. I know a bitch on high on coke when I see one, ho. And I'm gonna get on your mama's ass too, because that bitch ain't teach you shit. She ain't tell you about messing around with old hoes. Okay? Because I'm not about to play with you, ho. Apparently, your mother ain't teach you shit but how to properly hold a motherfucking dick. She ain't teach you about how to get no coinage either, bitch. She can't teach you shit that she ain't know how to get. Your mama wasn't no madam, right? She was a dumb bitch. She sold her pussy and gave her pussy to money, and she sold her pussy and gave her money to men. So you come from a family tree of dumb bitches. If she was a madam, I could respect it. So nobody expects you to be in charge of the girls, bitch. We expect you to be the dumb bitch that your mother raised or failed to raise, bitch. When I find out, when I cross paths with a bitch in her 30s, that's stupid, I blame her mama for it. So I'm going to drag that bitch too. Because I blame her for your fucking stupidity. Or you not knowing how to choose your battles wisely. Because your mama should have taught you a thing or two about old hoes. We play dumb, bitch. We ain't dumb for real. We know game when we see it, and we know game when we hear it, bitch. Stop assuming that just because a bitch don't call you out on some shit, she ain't see some shit. She ain't intuitively sensed some shit wasn't right about some shit, but didn't want to say shit. Because she ain't really want to come for a motherfucking bitch. Like I said, bitch, when you took that trip to so-called Skid Row and you supposedly met 7 Star's mother, this bitch, listen, like I said, I was around when that issue, when the information about 7 Star's family first came out, bitch. Where is this so-called relative of 7 Stars that you allegedly had this conversation with, you lying ass bitch? Like you got some exclusive shit, bitch. No, that's some shit that you created, bitch. That's the only time you get creative is when it comes to, that's where her creativity is at its peak, when the bitch is lying. That's what she calls creativity. Lying. I remember sitting in the bushes like, damn, like, this sound like it sound like it's just enough truth to make it believable, but this bitch done put her own spin on it to basically explain the way 7 is on her ass. She's custom detailed what this so-called family member has told her about 7, but she the only one that got this. Is bitch, where's the motherfucker at that said the shit? We need to see that relative, bitch. Now, matter of fact, since you want to be, listen, we bring that relative of 7 Stars that you talked to that gave you this exclusive tea back when you claimed you had went to Skid Row and met her family. Oh, we need to speak to that person. Bring them on your show, ho. Now every goddamn thing you say, bitch, gonna have to be verified. I remember listening to that shit like, But you know, if it ain't your business, you're like, you don't, you know what I mean? If it ain't your business, you just sit there like, well, I mean, the people believing it, the people buying it. And then you be sitting there like, in one sense, you be sitting there like, they really believe this shit. Or you be thinking to yourself like, they really don't see this, they really don't see through this shit. Some people just have like that cult kind of like mentality though, where they susceptible to just believe certain shit. And then you always have the skeptics. And then you have the people that know it's bullshit, but they ain't gonna say shit. They ain't gonna say shit till you make them mad. Then when you make them mad, they gonna tell you the truth and let you know they saw through your bullshit from the door. But yeah, no, I'm listening to that like, You know what I mean? And then listen, I'm gonna tell you what the dead giveaway was. When I went over there to 7 Stars community tab and went all the way down, I said, She almost, what? She done got a player. Listen, I went down. I'm like, wait, let me see what's going on. I went over there to 7 Stars Wall. I can't even remember whenever that was, y'all, that she took that trip to LA, right? After she gave her commentary and shit, and I went over there to 7 Stars channel, and I went all the way down the wall, and I said, oh, okay. I said, I guess it's just a motherfucking coincidence that every motherfucking thing that she had to say was basically what 7 was doing on her community tag. And it just so happened that this relative that ain't nobody heard shit from gave her this exclusive tea. No, bitch, we need to hear that relative. We need to see that interview. Otherwise, we're going to assume that whole story that you made up about some relative back in when you went to LA, giving you some fucking exclusive tea about 7 Stars, you pathologically lying motherfucking bitch. Period. Now you're going to get called out on everything, bitch. Now I'm going to clock every stream you do, ho, and call out your lies as the fuck I see fit, bitch. Whatever I don't believe, I'm going to call you to the carpet. Whether you acknowledge me or not, bitch. If I even suspect it's a lie, bitch, you getting called out on it. That's right after I call that goddamn bakery and find out if they know that nigga got that house in Virginia. Why the fuck? Matter of fact, I'm going to call him on a live stream. Because I want to know why they got His Highness, House of Virginia, making folks cupcakes and shit. I'm going to ask to speak to the manager or the boss and ask them if they know His Highness got that house in Virginia and he up there making folks bakeries, baked goods and shit. Don't no goddamn body want to eat no motherfucking cupcakes with no HIV sprinkles to fuck on them. Hell no. Listen, I don't give a damn. Y'all, listen. Do you want somebody with a house in Virginia making your goddamn baked goods? Shit, well, then you hire the nigga then. I don't want them making me and my goddamn, no. It's just the thought of it. Fuck all of that. I'm going to call him on a live stream and find out whether or not they telling their customers this nigga is positive in making folks bake goods and shit. You be dancing and shit when you get a cupcake. You be happy as fuck. You like, oh shit. Especially when you get your cupcake, get your little coffee and shit. You be on your motherfucking way, skipping down the street. As happy as, you know what I mean? You be happy as shit. And you don't even know that this motherfucker done been making your shit. I'm going to call the goddamn health department. I'm going to call the health department. If I don't call them on a live stream, I'm going to call them and I'm going to record it. And I'm going to threaten to I'm going to find out all the major news stations in Chicago, the major news networks, and they're going to get the story. Because the customers got a right to know. We, the people, want to know. But see, they don't like this type of teaching. But you should have thought about that before you came sticking your crusty feet over here on these side of the YouTube streets. So I got some numbers to write down. I'll be back later on for the Savage Sunday sermon. I got some research to do since QB want to stick his big motherfucking nose in my motherfucking business that don't concern him and be a dick rider for this bitch. I'll air you right the fuck along. I'll air you right on out along with this bitch. You can get this work too. Fuck a drag. You already dragging some shit behind your motherfucking ass that you can't get rid of, bitch. Worry about that. Worry about you buying a burial plot for your motherfucking ass. Okay? Worry about your ass. Listen, I just don't understand. Why in the hell would you want to spend the last... Why? Listen, if God forbid, I don't want to spend you think I'm going to spend my last days above ground lying? You don't even fear Almighty God. You don't fear the Lord, because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting next to that lying ass bitch. You on your last leg, and you sitting over there lying. This nigga, listen, he got an expiration date to meet his maker. We all do. But this nigga got a guaranteed of his expiration date to meet his maker is listen. He got a limited time. Okay? He a lot closer to it than the fuck we are. At the end of the goddamn day, your day to meet your maker is closer than other folks. And you gonna spend it being a do-boy, helping this bitch clean up messes that she create, sitting next to a pathological liar. You ain't even trying to live your best life. You over there being a lush, trying to drink the fact that you getting ready to die soon, that you getting ready to join your partner in wedded motherfucking bliss, in hellfire flames. You get ready to join your partner. And you want to spend the remainder of your days next to a pathological bitch, a pathological lying ass bitch, making cupcakes and shit like that's gonna make it all disappear. Anything pink, this nigga probably icing it. Thinking sprinkles and all that shit gonna make it all better or make it all disappear. And the other thing is, it's a crime. You running around here talking about fucking Mexicans at that goddamn fucking Mexicans. Listen, you committing attempted murder because it's a crime to have sex with folks and you got that house in Virginia. And I'm gonna find out whether or not it's a part of Chicago law. And then I'm gonna play back. I got the screen recordings of you talking about meeting men, having sex with them. That's immigrants that you employing illegally and infecting with possibly that house in Virginia. I'm going to tell the health department on your ass, and then I'm going to call the prosecutor's office and ask them specifically, is it a crime for a person to knowingly infect another person with HIV? We going to get into it, bitch. Period. And I'm going to go online. When I get the name of that bakery, I'm going to get listen, that bakery is going to be flooded with not only phone calls, but whatever type of advertisement they have online is going to be goddamn flooded with goddamn comments. They're going to know that their wedding cake was made by His Highness, House in Virginia. That's who made your wedding cake. I hope you fed it to your mother-in-law. I hope your mother-in-law that you don't like got the first slice. And I hope you got insurance on your husband. Because ain't no telling what your status quo gonna be. Period. So y'all, I'm going up. Yeah, listen, it is nasty. I I just don't. I don't want nobody. I just can't. If I found some shit like that, let me tell you something. If I found some shit like that out, I would sue that motherfucking bakery. No, I'm sorry. You need to be somewhere working. Because listen, they can have a cut in their finger, anything. No, it's not. And it has nothing to do. Straight people get HIV too. It has nothing to do with sexuality. We're in the year 2021. We all know that it has nothing to do with your sexuality. We've had too many straight people, heterosexual people, straight people pass away from AIDS or AIDS-related diseases. But the fact of the, as a matter of fact, the fact of the matter is they can get a cut, they can be injured at work or anything. No, they should not be working in no damn bakery. Sorry, not the fuck sorry. You think about your children or your grandchildren, you going to a bakery and getting them a damn birthday cake made and cupcakes for the little kids. Fuck all of that shit. Since he want to stick his motherfucking nose in some business that don't concern you, I'm going to show you how goddamn spooky it can get. And I ain't got no motherfucking kids, no minor kids you could call a CPS on. I don't give a fuck. You going to call the law? Call them. As a matter of fact, I'll come to your platform, hit your link, and sit there while you call them on the phone. I will talk to them for you, bitch. And tell them what the fuck I'm going to do. I will come to your platform while you get law enforcement on the goddamn phone and tell you and them to kiss my entire black ass, bitch. It's called freedom of speech, bitch. You got me and life all fucked up. Whenever you get ready, let me know when you make your call, the law enforcement, CPS, or whoever, and I can sit right there and provide the details that you may be confused about. What is it? Date of birth, addresses, surname, maiden name, married name, panty size, dildo size, preference, that is. So let me go back to sleep. And maybe I can dream. I dream about my husband, Rick. I dream about my husband, Rick. Duchess, we going to fight. Okay? We can share them, though, Duchess. But I'll go back to sleep. Maybe I can dream about a dude with a 12-inch next to me. So until then, y'all, I'll be back. I'm gonna say about 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm gonna when I wake up, make me some breakfast, and that's if I even have an appetite. I've been kind of like drinking smoothies, taking these smoothies for breakfast. But yeah, you know, I didn't so for those, you know, like I said, I didn't watch. I did watch Dimitri stream when she was on her way with a dog to get her beer. And then I think I watched Reed, and then I watched Rick Reed. But when I'm actively going at it with somebody, I don't watch their streams, because at that point, what I have to say about them or to them, it has nothing to do with what they say. I don't care what they say. I expect them to say all type of shit and do what she did. I heard people talking about her talking about my girdles and my this and my that. Bitch, again, when you can show me what you've bought your daughter in the last year out of your fucking pocket that you actually paid for, that your subscribers did not gift, or Babe Nation did not gift her or purchase for her, then, you know what I mean? Guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I still won't give a fuck. But I'm just saying. When you can't talk about my clothes, bitch, when everything you have on your ass, Babe Nation purchased it. You can't talk about my dress, bitch. You know what's raggedy and what's cheap? Your website, bitch. You know what's raggedy and what's cheap? The wigs you sell, bitch. As a matter of fact, I'll do a little video later on and show y'all the eyelashes I got from Amazon. I got more motherfucking eyelashes from Amazon in bulk, bitch, than you have on your entire motherfucking website. I just got 30 pairs of motherfucking eyelashes from goddamn Amazon, bitch, for under $15 motherfucking dollars. Sorry, not sorry, bitch. And that's just the fact of the motherfucking matter. The fuck are you gonna pay? You know, fuck no. Take your ass to goddamn Amazon and get the shit from the goddamn Asians. Cut out the goddamn middleman. That's where that hoe getting it from. And even if she getting it from a black person, guess what? The black bitch she getting it from is getting from the motherfucking Asians. Cut out the goddamn middleman. Hey, Macmillan. Basically, she disrespected me, Macmillan. She felt like she could disrespect me and come for me. Okay? At the end of the day, she's been mentioning my name nonstop, and all of a sudden now, no, bitch, you know what I see? You was looking for a motherfucking reason. You wanted to say something. I watched how y'all, you know, the other thing I clocked. Hey, Monica, I watched very closely how they carried that first live stream after I first addressed Sean Bradley. Now, they had no issue when it came to me and anybody else getting into it. As a matter of fact, bitch, you went and used commentary. You went and used me addressing Kwani as a way to what? Introduce me to the beef sector? That was what you used. As a matter of fact, you didn't even really drag Claudiva your own, bitch. You went and got her exes and her ops in another sector. You didn't address Claudiva on your own right off the rip, bitch. You went and got her enemies, you weak ass bitch, and used their commentary from your fucking platform. As a matter of fact, if I find every fucking video that you have on your channel where you're using my commentary, I'm striking it, bitch. And yes, I'm that petty of a bitch. Since we're being petty bitches around here. And I don't care if you hide it, bitch. Okay? When she first went for, when y'all think about it, what did she say? She wasn't going to, no, you fine, Macmillan. You fine. You know, when she first addressed Claudiva, when you think about it, she didn't go head on head at Claudiva. What did she say? She wasn't going to address Claudiva. No, bitch, you were trying to buy time. You're not going to get, when I bring a bitch out, the drowner in deep ocean, bitch, you don't get a breather from me, bitch. I'm a Tentacum your motherfucking ass. You remember how Tentacum did Dawn? When they brought that bitch out the water, she was missing a leg. Okay? You're not going to get your breath, bitch. I'm going to play with your ass just like Tentacum did Dawn until you cease and desist, bitch. To exist, that is. Okay? You don't get another breather. Your breather was the warning shot you got a couple of months ago. That was the warning shot, bitch. You don't get another one. The next one is a kill shot. Virtually, that is. I'm a career ender, bitch. I don't allow bitches to build a career. I'm not here to build a bitch's career off of me, off of the sweat off my back, bitch. So they all of that back and forth with the drag. Oh, you can drag all you want, bitch. I'm going to drag you with your reality. That's the difference, bitch. I told you in the beginning, this ain't what you want. I don't fight I don't fight dirty bitches, fair bitch. I fight to win. And once we take it there, bitch, we just gonna go the distance. You don't get no more passes for me. You already showed you wasn't about no sisterhood, bitch, when you entertained my ops in the first place, bitch. So that there goes that sisterhood myth. You a bitch that like to use sisterhood when it's the fucking convenient, bitch. Any other time, you throwing a bitch under the motherfucking bus. Who the fuck do you think you are to entertain my motherfucking enemies? But I'm supposed to only fuck with you? Bitch, you're not that entertaining. Okay? At the end of the goddamn day, I actually did go back and watch QB's other live streams that didn't even have anything to do with me or big. I went back and watched his previous live streams. Bitch, you're not that entertaining. And that is one thing I do remember about you with fucking VS. You are a bitch that likes to play fucking You like to play fucking victim, bitch. And use your child as a fucking shield, bitch. What happens in Chicago when you use a child as a shield? Is using a child as a shield in Chicago a protection, bitch? The last time I checked, according to your crime stats in Chicago, it wasn't, bitch. So don't expect special privilege out here on YouTube, bitch. How's that for a fucking subliminal? Where I can say, oh, I didn't say anything about what? I can play dumb too, bitch. And I'm a lot better at sending subliminal kill shots than you are, bitch. Using your child as a shield with me will be as effective as children being safe from bullets flying in the Chicago streets, bitch. I see y'all later. Peace.